doesn't mean that you just have $1 million sitting in your bank account. It's tied up in investments. It's tied up in stocks. It's tied up in government bonds and mutual funds and everything else. That is not money that you just snatch out right away, because what will happen is you'll take a hit. You'll take a penalty that you have to pay to get cash right away. So those are some of the things that people may not think about. Just make sure you're structured, and having, other investments, having several streams of income is very important. But you have to also remember that if you need cash right away, you have to have a strategy in place. So, yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Great advice.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just said that's great advice. I was actually someone wrote something. Do you see Naima? Her comment? She says she's 24, not married or have kids, but she's learning so much from the podcast.
Awesome. I don't even see that comment, but
it's great.
Comments coming in. This is awesome.
And that's the thing. It's like, yes, it's called Not for Lazy Moms, but really it's for everybody.
It really is. I was actually speaking to a gentleman today who said that he really enjoys the fact that we have the podcast available on YouTube. He said when he knew it was just a podcast, he never would subscribe or listen, because he's like, oh, I'm not a mom. I don't have kids. I'm not a mom. So he didn't think that he would get anything from it. But he said he stumbled upon the YouTube page. And when he actually just watched the video, he was like, oh, my God, I was taking things away from this that could help me at work, that could help me prepare myself for one day when I do want to have kids. And he was very excited about it. And I was like, awesome. This is great. Okay, I see Naima. Yes, thank you so much. And that is what it's all about. And I told him maybe in the future, one day we'll rebrand. But most of our podcasts are talking about so much more than parenthood. It's real life, So yes. I was scrolling. I saw a comment where that was. Jeannie said, my mom and dad had all these things ironed out when they got married. He passed unexpectedly. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And everything was smooth because they pre-planned. Yes, it's all about that preparation. And sometimes it is hard for some people to think about having that conversation. Like, who wants to just sit around and plan their death, But the only thing guaranteed in life is death.
Yeah. And honestly, Monique, I'm a super emotional person. My husband is very pragmatic about everything. And he's the one who kind of planned our meeting with the estate planner. And he said to me going into it, he said, you need to take emotion out of this and just, be emotionless in this situation. We need to be realistic and smart about it. And that helped. And I definitely cried a little after, because it was just like, you're right. It's like, who wants to talk about it? Who wants to plan it? But, you're doing it for who you leave behind. So yeah.